Welcome back to Bwoyatingz podcast. We have another exciting episode. I must say thank you for the support. I'm seeing all the comments and everything. We're on the way to 20k subscribers. I say we're 16,000 something now. Once again, we're by Catalia Perfect 10 Med Spa, located at shop number 19 inside the Ligony Post Mall. And you know them have the birthday packages. You know all the products and services by now because they don't know, so I've been plugging them. They have 50% off cellulite removal and fat removal procedures. And also they have a new product, which is the Yoni Scrub. So it's used for razor bumps, to help to prevent razor bumps, the discoloration, something of them. And apparently it can be also used on men, right? So it's very, very affordable. Just check them out on IG and all these things. And you can get your Yoni Scrubs now. And remember, they also started massages as well. We're going to go into the episode, and by the title that you're seeing, I know in season number 1, we've already discussed strippers or stripping in our Jamaican culture, and I know that it's very much taboo. It's very much looked down upon. So now, especially now as male strippers, I can definitely imagine how stigmatized the profession is. I can imagine how people have a lot of things to say. So, that's where the discussion is going to go into today. You understand? So feel at home. It's a very, very safe space. You understand? So they can introduce yourself starting from Ryan. You can tell me your name, where we can find you on social media. If you have no business, they can plug it as well.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, my name is Ryan. I'm Ryan Hay, actually. My stage name is Mr. Seductive. My Instagram page is Mr. Seductive1. And of course, apart from dancing, I'm also a tattoo artist. You can check it out at Ryu_Inks_piercing.
All right. Do you have a physical location for the tattoo shop?
Yeah, actually, I'm just relocating to right up at Manor Park, actually.
Manor Park,
yeah.
All right. And so you say a tattoo about and everything. So the next time I want a tattoo, we can link you.
Oh, yeah, someone link up and get ink up. Yeah.
Link up and get ink up. All right, Romeo.
Yeah. So my name is Romeo Mitchell. Stage name BlackJesuz. yeah, that's the name. The girl enter the cinema like, George Jesus. Yeah, so you can find that on Instagram. It's BlackJesuz. Jesus spelled with a JEZUS .JA. One word, BlackJesuz.JA.
So that BlackJesuz.JA. You're a professional dancer. Do you do anything else outside of that?
Yeah, I'm a personal trainer.
Personal trainer.
You know what I mean? I work for myself. I don't work for a gym. So I do home training, virtual training.
You know, I'm going to start a gym. I start gym from last year to now. And I know we can't start back. So we'll have to link about that.
Yeah,
all right.
Man.
So when I spoke about stripping in Jamaica, right? I had a popular dancer on my channel. And, she spoke about her challenges. She spoke about a lot of things and, family and whatever. So that's where I want the discussion to go. Okay. Now, male strippers in Jamaica is... I don't know, because to be honest with you, I never even know that there were male strippers here.
Yes.
No, man, I swear. Like, I asked last season for some topic ideas, and a lot of women were saying talk about male strippers, right? Me never knows that it's so much on it. That is number 1. So, me never know that I don't know for it.
It's not really a lot, but it's a limited edition. You understand what I say? Yeah. Because it's not easy to find guys like us that is capable of doing the entertainment that we do and looking the part. Right. You understand? But it takes time, especially getting new guys into it. Because a lot of people see it and want to jump in.
Yeah, but
you understand? But them just don't fit the role, you understand? And it's hard, sometimes hard to tell a man, say, no, so this is not for you. But let it know that a man well scran. Man come up well scran, they'll be like, yo.
Sir, this is not your job. Yeah.
Team, So I'll be like,
you don't fit the job description.
Son,
When
you go in the gym and get some muscle.
Yeah. And come back.
And come lick me back.
Yeah. Ryan, starting from you though, how did you get started in the stripping industry?
Oh, that's funny actually. I left high school, and
do you want to fix the mic up?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
All right, yeah.
Is that good? Yeah.
So you left high school?
Yeah, I left high school and I started modeling, as a matter of fact. Modeling and I was pushing to go back to college, Kind of run out of cash during the process where, I started modeling on Magnum Kings and Queens, start doing doing small model agency here, start doing small things here, you get me? And eventually I was like, met up with my friend right here, Romeo. It has been, what, over 12, 15 years?
Too damn long.
Yeah. You know, and I was like, all right, we just kick it off. At first it was like, yo, we'll look good. Only thing we need for those is just work out a little bit. You know, we already have the model body already. We have the performance, you get me? So we just need to set ourselves up and then let's start dancing. You know, they brought it to me. So it was like a plus, a win-win for me.
So it's about 12 years, 10 years, 15 years?
About 13. No,
13.
About 13 years.
About 13 years for you.
Ago.
So on your pursuit of your, college education, you decided you needed extra cash and bam. So Romeo infiltrated in the whole thing, basically.
It worked out for the best, you know. Sometimes you make your path growing up, you know, and things happen and you diverge from it. You know, it doesn't mean you're not gonna reach your path. It just means you might just have something different, you know, something better or something out there you have to find out for though.
Facts.
Jesus Christ in part, man.
Yes.
No pun intended. All right. So Romeo, he said that you brought him into the industry, right? How long you've been doing it and how you got started?
I probably like that we're doing 2 years before I meet up with them. You understand? And it's a funny thing, man.
Yeah.
Because originally I grew up downtown. You understand? And say you can't do certain things down there, say, okay, you know how much years ago was that?
Yeah.
Them time me I teenager.
Yeah, man, them time to the place well dark.
Say no, if man dark, yeah. So I get a job. That was heroism. And when I tell me say I could apply, when I hear the things where I go on there, so I say, no, I can't do that and come back to my yard. You know what I mean? So I did do the competition there called Mr. Caribbean.
Right.
And that's when I met a lot of international guys coming down. Big like truck. I was like the smallest guy there. And this a friend of mine named Steven introduced me in the competition. Yeah. And that's how I get into it, and that's how I meet different guys from all over, internationally. Yeah. You understand? Different countries, small island, Canada, America, all over. All of them come together to do that competition.
Trust me.
And it was good and everything, but I get to see like different guys in different profession when they do them talent piece. That's how I get to witness it live myself and say,
yo, this tough.
Someone said them things exist. Yeah. Whenever I think about like someone could have do it, because I never see myself like
doing
them.
It, right.
But I could have dance. So we do a talent piece, I do my thing.
But dancing in my mind is chaka and them something.
No man. I mean versatility of dance, hip hop, all them something. They used to love the dancing. Yeah, dance group and all them something there. So them so do a talent piece, we do my talent piece, everybody like it. And midst of that, I meet a friend of mine called him named Marlon Burbridge. Yeah. You don't know him as Jamaican sensation.
I don't.
He was the first one doing the male stripping down here.
Really?
Yeah. So he met me at Hedo and be like, yo, you're pretty good, son. I have an event coming up. I want you to do that same routine as the intermission for my show. I thought it was a normal event, like all people are go there and stuff like that. We go there and I see some big brother in him.
Massive.
Big and muscular in him. I sit down and say, I come in and say, where the money come from? And the time start boil down now and the girl them start coming in. Peer girl. So I say, man, what peer girl? What the man them dead? I say, you look upon them. Yeah. So I say, like, still I say, what kind of event? I have no clue, See, in the midst of the time, the man them go perform. So the man them start dance and them have on costumes and certain things and expose them body. I say, yo, something I go on to Jamaica, dog. I kind of still lost it. Yeah. The man say, on the top of my shoulder, don't worry about that, son. I want you to do that same routine you did at Hedo. And intermission come, we go on, I do my thing. Girl, let that cheer for me and everything. All of a sudden, my van closed and the clothes gone. And then take it off,
Yeah.
And when I look down, I pay money each up in my underwear. Pay money. From this, I say, yo, so this you do. You know, so we could actually do this.
Yeah,
that me I say,
simple.
Small, I say, all right then. Next event, get your set together, get your costume, get yourself situated, and I'll put you on the lineup.
Right.
That's when I actually first started.
Right.
So it more come natural. They come natural. Me as a dancer, I see what them they do. So it was easy to just gravitate to what they were doing and kick it off. But you know, so they still live downtown.
Yeah.
So me know when nobody know what me I do, you know. Until me are there in the lane one day, and one of the girls who live on the lane did go at the show. And when she did see me, she said, "Oh, Romeo, Jesus Christ, the boy body nice and all them something there." And I tell me, say, "I know when him whip him tongue, son."
Not the tongue.
Yeah,
See, so I go out on the lane, you know, like a whisper in the corners. You know?
Yeah, man, they whispers.
Yeah, some man I say some things, you know, but at the same time, my body big. The man that got approach me physically, you feel what I say? But them still a whisper stuff behind your back in the corners and them something there. You understand? At them time they, you know, say it did harder.
Right.
You understand? You have like you try secretly hide where you are, but you kind of hide when the girl them out loud.
Fucks. But Ryan, so you started it. How did you tell, or who was the first person you told? Because me can't imagine 13 years ago you come in home and say, "Mommy, I'm going to be a stripper."
Know, actually, I never tell nobody still. You know?
You never tell nobody?
No, because then for one, it boiled on to this, you know. Growing up, at one point, my daddy was, you know, out of my life for a point. You know, he went to prison, you know, and I forgot to do certain stuff. And that being said, I never really so close to mommy, even though mommy was at home, and you know, I love her same way, but you know, she miserable.
So you never tell nobody. You never tell none of your friends, you never tell nobody.
No, you know.
So how them find out afterwards?
That's the thing, you know. Word of mouth, because then of course, word of mouth. You know, at first, growing up, but he always loved piercing. It was just always my thing, you know. Nipple pierced from 15, tongue pierced from 17. So,
so you tell me that in Jamaica, back then, you have a tongue piercing, kind of like you know, so, back then.
Yeah, me that my one long time. Nobody
really?
Yeah. Nobody, no, all right. Even when I talk to you, you never know.
No.
Exactly. It's not something that's a walk out and expose to everybody, but who would I really know? Are the girl them on the show. When them see it, them be like, wow, and they go crazy about it.
No, you get the truth.
But the truth is, it's not even a stigma really, you know. Jamaicans are certain people, I say backward people, that look on things say, yo, if you do that, you are this, you are that. Or a party boy that, and this and that. You know what I mean? First of all, my name can't call upon it. So. You see me, I try to say? But in the end of the cases, this was more, but because we didn't like it. Yeah. You understand? But we want to try it. It don't make things different or make anything better, really, you know.
When you say things, are you talking about?
Yeah, like, say I get a girl aura. Like. You don't really make a big difference, you know.
Are the skills where you have? Before.
Skills are the tongue, not the addition. Say the people, you know, eventually found out.
Yeah, they found out and told my mother, you know, alright, so my mother is a Christian. You get me? Kind of funny, because then you're what, you know, some people, you know, you live in the ghetto, it's kind of rough. And I was basically the person who didn't really talk much. Basically, mommy grew me into the house. It was either school or, a lone wolf kind of mentality. So when my nipple pierced and from one girl, no, and then some guys in the community start backlash and talk, you see. But yo, I never give a fuck, really and truly. I'm going to tell them straightforward, I say, yo, listen, I'm different. So if you want to step to me, then it's a totally different case that you have. I never really have no fear really like that. You get me? Because at one point, my nickname from school was kind of like death. You see what I'm saying? It has its own meaning, of course. But then from that, it boiled on to not caring what people think. Growing up in the ghetto, it build mostly not only a physical strength, but a mental strength.
Facts.
You get me? So you can over there and talk what you want to talk. Yo, I don't care what you want to say, you still don't lick me. You know, make my money, you know, pay me, so you can talk whatever you want to talk over there. Yes. And I've seen tons and tons of guys who want to talk off their mouth and said this and said that. But at the end of the day, you don't see them with a girl. You see me I say?
That's always the case. But
and even if you see them with a girl, is a look a pick me, you see them on mess around, ning in them ears, you get me I say? No, my thing that I always favor all the females, so you know, because of that. So I learn different stuff.
So basically,
push forward.
A bugger man, when they run a bugger man, I call you Batty man.
Yeah,
that never makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Romeo, who was the first person you made mention of it to? outside of the girl who saw you, but the first family member or friend, you come and tell them, say, boy, you know, say this man.
All right. You know, say, my girl and my mother. It was always me and her. You understand? And with she, we never have to explain she just know.
Yeah, differently, mommy are the best.
She
My brothers are always the best.
No.
My you know my mother. All the guys don't know my mother. Yeah, she's a different case. First of all, my mother believes in this. You can do anything you want.
Come on, just be
and there's two things she don't want from me. You don't turn a thief and you're not a batty man. So she say it to them.
Right.
So she say it to them.
So anything else?
She anything you want, you just do.
Right.
You understand? So that was a surprise her. Maybe she see it from me a little boy or something. I don't know. That surprise her. She one of the easiest person to deal with. I mean, she had the closest person to.
How the names came about? Mr. Seductive, and what was the next one?
BlackJesuz.
BlackJesuz.
Funny thing.
Like everybody that dances have a name, right?
It kind of weird in between. You know what I mean? But
mine stemmed from me being, as I said before, I was generally like a lone wolf to myself, you know, and I really talk. People who know me, I would talk to them. Right. You get me? You know, I give a lot of advices, but at the end of the day, me being somewhat what you call it now, I would have said gothic back then to myself, you know, me get my nickname from basically that. That was where it started from. So I started in this dancing thing as Death, which never sounds sexy at all.
No, sir, brother.
It never sounds sexy at all, bro. I'm not telling you. But at the end, what? My first show was a kind of upliftment, but a disaster at the same time.
Yeah.
But you see it, and after that, a girl, not mention her name, but you see me, she met up with me and she say, you know, say, your personality, you're romantic, you know what to say, you know how to say. You know how to, basically not only inspire, but get inside of the minds of female and listen. So say, I also write poems, so because of that, she say, that's like a seductive thing. So I was like,
and then just take off.
Yeah, like that's like, you're supposed to name Mr. Seductive. I was like, so I'm gonna run with that. So I say, so I'm not gonna take off the Mr. I'm gonna keep the Mr. And basically, the whole group is only one Mr. Seductive in the group. Right. So I work with it, you get me, I say? Yeah. And my performance also show it, because then, I'm the type of guy that goes with rose, I go with champagne, the candle wax, of course, you get me, I say?
All right, hold on, we're getting at that. No, we're getting at that one. BlackJesuz now, what is that? Like, I don't understand.
All right, you see, the funny thing is, I go with quite a few names.
Yeah.
Understand? And BlackJesuz stick because of the consistency of what the girls and even my friends around me, they call me Jesus. Is like, they're in a situation, Jesus help me. You understand? No, I dance on the stage, a girl said, Jesus Christ. And I mean, so they just say, yeah man, I'm a BlackJesuz. That's how we get that name. But I go through other names just because of, depends on situations. In a gym, they call me Zeus. On the basketball court, they call me Jackson. Because when I'm dribbling balls, like I'm dancing. So if you know what I'm saying, these are the little things, we get these nicknames from. But the dancing, BlackJesuz, it's just kind of iconic. And because of friends and the girls, that's how we just keep it that way.
Keep it. You guys spoke about routines as well. So then it's a routine. So preparing for a show, right? But before we even talk about preparing for the show, the first big show that you've made and you can think about money-wise, when you go home and you start counting out all the money where you get, was it a figure that you were like, you can't believe so you can really do this in one night?
I never really expected it, to be honest, I just see it like, like you're at a normal event, like a dance or a party or stuff like that. And somebody see it first, But it's when you see the outcome of how much girl come in,
feel nice.
Anxious feet. You understand the money that we gather at the gate. Plus, you have to teach these girls what to do. Some of them are used to this. You have to tell them like tipping. Tipping the money, you know what I mean? You have to bring girls that experience already, some American girls and stuff like that, and mix them up in the crowd. And Jamaican girls will follow. So they have a trend with the girl. You understand? So that's what I'm supposed to do. That's if you bring money. To tip the dancers then when they're performing.
It's like basically, all right, look at it this way. If I'm going to a female strip club, and basically go using money and take all the clothes by tipping. So if a female come inside of the club, they want to see us naked, tip us.
So when you say inside of the club, like what clubs are these? Like where these events being held? Other than hedonism?
All right, no, you say hedonism are more for like a direct, like a weekly event, like a 1 week event.
It's like a home away from home.
It's like in a year, it can be like 2 or 3 times for the year. International people come over and just stay over for that week. That's what you do.
Right.
But like here, like Kingston, Montego Bay, Ocho Rios.
Negro, varies.
Sometime Negro. But those places are like planned events. We rent certain venues and make our flyers and plan for that specific date. Yeah, because at the same time, we don't have a steady club. We do by venues. You understand? Because there's no male strip club here.
Right.
No.
There can be, but there isn't any. Especially the time what's going on now. So events. We plan them.
So we like get a venue, plan it. So now advertise these social media.
Social media, everything you can think about. Flyers. We make that, we'll come out there, we'll go places, salons, stuff like
because
that.
Because then, really and truly, even though, we in the
one different Jamaica me live now.
Yeah, we not here.
I'm most different Jamaica. Hold on, pause. Martin, did you know that these things are happening? No, here's my figure, right?
Yo, it's a popular, listen, half a tree, we used to flood half a tree.
Yeah, but that's my thing. Like, I am a very outgoing person. Zine, and I think that I'm supposed to know about everything that's happening in Jamaica. But never, and even if it is that, I might think like, like 1 or 2 times they maybe say, like bridal showers or bachelorette events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fine, but I never know says like, have a flyer, promote, rent out a space.
Because what we do, all right, it's not like having a dance at a bachelor party. This is literally a show. You understand? A performance. It's perfectly put together, planned.
Full-blown
The guys come out in
How many guys normally
costumes.
perform? How many guys is within you guys' group? Because I hear you say something about a group.
All right.
It's an organization. It's
all right. It's like 2 groups united. Because you have Divine Men of Choice. That's the first. That's by Marlon Burbridge. Like I said, he go by the name Jamaican Sensation. He's the first one that brought that group in Jamaica. You feel what I'm saying? He's the one that introduced me to the dance. And after I branch off, trying to explore things on my own, that's how I meet up with my friends. And we got Bad Boys Entertainment.
So Bad Boys Entertainment and
Divine Men of Choice.
Divine Men of Boy, this sound like church.
We just...
This sound like a church organization.
Above the rest.
So we came together and made the group as one. But I still keep my brand. He keeps his brand. But we're still one family. You know what I mean?
About how many? About 30? They're about 15?
I would say a hot 20.
20, all right.
Because some of the guys are overseas.
So when it is that you guys plan an event, all 20 people would have performed?
No. When we plan event,
so
we select certain guys accordingly to
the time.
All right. Like say for this month we're doing a show in Kingston. All we really need is like probably 5 or 6 performers, main stage. We have 3 waiters. Those are the guys were in the club consistently in their shirtless, bow ties, and they take the orders. You know what I mean? Tend to their little needs is what they want and stuff, and entertain them in between. You understand? For the main show. So the 5 to 6 guys is the main performer. That's where they have their sets, with their music. That they planned, they structured. This is, like I said, this is properly put together. And the costume.
So we decide how many. All right, so if I'm 20 owner, right? What if you choose me and you never choose Ryan? Ryan, I go pre you.
All right, no.
Hold on. Before the man used to go on.
Then the most.
But the man that used to act that way was the one that was young and just started out. Them not really understand that. We do more of a rotation thing. You understand?
Okay.
So it's a family thing.
And sometimes on the crowd, me know say you just start out and I feel like you're up to the level, but I don't want to tell you.
Right.
You understand? Me I make you give a little time for catch on more. So you know what man feel away, but them end up still feel away. But you know what, crush a man dream either. Right. You know him can be better, but me no want it like amateur show. More professionals.
Right.
Man, we in like 4 or 5 years already. That man was to start 3 months ago.
Makes sense. All right, 1 second. All right, guys, we had to just take a quick break already. So we're talking about the selection process, and you said, sometimes it all depends on the capabilities, the seniority of the person, the look as well, which is very important. I would assume that if you're a stripper, so how many events per year do you normally?
All right, we don't really have our numbers when it comes to that. Sometimes we follow our mind and say, we have to watch a month, especially when I payday. You understand? Watch at the best month, sometimes things slow. We don't want to go on a slow month and not benefit from it. You understand? So, we could have do it now, January, the beginning part, because that's a New Year side. You understand? February, when it's near to Valentine's. So we do the 13, the pre-Valentine's, or more likely, it depends on the date in the week. Like your Friday, Saturday is the best time, or the Saturday, because, no work on Sunday for most.
Right.
You get, what I mean? You have to do for the best comfort zone for the ladies.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I mean, don't have a steady number when it comes to the year. I never actually count it like that.
Alrighty. So then, per set, how long is one performer on stage for? Like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Oh, no. Alrighty. If it is that I want to, well, not me, but just a general man, feel like say them want to become a part of it, how them can do that? Like, is there an audition process, like them sending them resume? I don't know.
This is more of a physical, visual thing. You have to see and talk to you. You understand? So basically, more so your mind there, you understand? And more so you look. Because first of all, you can come out and look good. You understand? And I can say, if you really want to do it, I can see if you're capable. I'll put you in a position to see what you would have done. And right there, I can see if you can be trained. Or it's just not for you. It's a last cause. A good body go down the drain.
What? Good body go down the drain. What is a set? What does a set look like in terms of for 15 minutes? What type of costume? How much costume changes? What is the most standout one in both of your minds for you? Like, what do you do? If I am hiring the Tuano for a show, I must say either 2 or 15 minutes. What would you do? What kind of costume? What stands out most to the woman that is there in the audience?
All right, for me, I basically...
Okay, you say you're seductive,
Yeah, I appeal to not only the eyes, but the heart and the mind.
So you sing song, you write poem on stage?
No. Let me explain. All right, seductive doesn't only mean you look sexy and you can talk and rant, but at the end of the day, you're here to please.
Right.
The desire. I see for the desire. What is it that the female mostly desire? Some female love bandages, which I'm a major fan for that. You get
that sexual? See, every rose is on stage.
There you go. Roses. I bring candles. I bring
piano and them.
Piano, no man.
But the type of music that's playing.
I'm the type of guy that would go on stage, cover a female or cut off her panty.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah. Cut off her panty, wet it up, clean it up. You get me? I say, when I say clean it up, I'm talking.
Remember, it's still a show.
It's a mind thing,
Fantasy, the fantasy you create.
Yeah. Hold on.
But it looks so real.
Yeah, but my man is going there. So hold on. So when you say clean it up and cut it up and them something, that's what I'm trying to get at.
All right, put it this way.
Say take off her panty, you clean up what?
Her ear.
The ear.
You get
the pussy.
Yeah, there you go. I'm clean up the pussy.
Mommy, sorry.
What I'm gonna use wipes, use some water, or just pop that champagne and pour it over it. You get what I'm saying? And
but you'll never know if he actually licked it.
There you go.
Because you never really actually saw it.
So you bring on a particular woman from the crowd on.
Yeah.
She's a random woman.
Not necessarily.
Sometimes it's kind of staged.
It will seem random.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But over the time, doing so many shows, I do know a lot of the girls.
Yeah,
so you kind of know who to go to.
Yeah,
you understand?
Because sometimes you have...
We know the first thing you probably always say, but you pick up a girl and she not smell too right. We know it in your mind.
I have been at places where, females will come up on stage and then go on and perform and say me. But you don't do everything with everybody. You get me?
Actual fact.
It's a mind fuck thing. You get me?
Right.
You have to be able to can do it right. If you can do it right mentally also.
So that is your way of doing it.
Oh, hell
hence the
yeah.
reason seduction.
Yeah.
Mr. Jesus now, like where do you come and you pray or like where do you understand?
Listen. When me step in,
Yeah.
all eyes are for dip on me. So their prayers are answered the moment me touch on stage. You understand me I try to say?
Yeah.
So the fact is, it's my type of costume. You look on it and say, yo, it have this sparkly, shiny, but very, how to put it, explosive.
So you don't have on no clothes, you have on a
But I have on a
underwear.
jacket. I will have
You
on
underwear.
a coat. It cut halfway, come all the way to
Like
the
a
floor.
trench coat.
But
Trench
here so
coat,
it's
okay.
open.
Yeah.
You understand? It's spandex, leather,
Yeah,
like
Partial nudity.
shimmer. Yeah, what I put it like sequin.
Sequence, okay.
All right, and the leggings start from here. It's like a sash, and it straps, wraps up, and cocksock.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's nothing else on.
Instead
So there's
of
nothing else on.
underwear, you get me?
Yeah.
It's a cocksock because
So basically,
Say the free cocksock get loose or drop off on
yeah,
stage.
loose man.
No?
Because first of all, it's a clothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it have elastic and it actually draw and it wraps around.
Yeah,
You understand?
Okay.
So,
Yeah, keep it on.
so say you can rock out with the cock out.
Yeah.
All right, so rock out with a cock out. All right, fine. If you don't want to divulge this information, you don't have to. How much money you can make per night, per show?
Per show, all right. It depends on
On a good show.
On a good show. On a good show, me can make in a tips like about 50 grand.
Yeah,
Tips. You understand? That's a good show.
Yeah.
You can get like 50 grand for tips. And plus,
Literally.
when we do our events, who is in charge of the event at that time? Majority of the time are the heads are in charge of the event. Like me would throw an event and Marlon would throw an event. Me go to Marlon event. Marlon pay me to come there.
Oh, makes sense. So it's like an appearance fee in addition to tips.
In addition to tips.
And then you might get money from the bar and stuff like that as well.
No.
The man that throws the event,
Him get the money then.
he is, you know what I mean? So he basically bear everything.
So it's like a party then basically. All right, cool.
Yeah, but just say the pay of a group member wouldn't be as high as
Me, you watch
You-
the party.
you trying to book
So
me.
this is mine, and then me a book Uno for 40
yeah.
my
So
show.
basically, it's a stipend given to the guys in the group.
Okay,
You
makes
understand? But the money really make on the tips. You understand what I try to say? And it's also more promotion to get more work out there as well.
There you go.
What is the wildest thing either of you have done on stage?
Is that it's not really say I've done enough.
Or
has
got
been
done to you? Yes. That is it. That is the question.
All right.
What's the wildest thing
All
I've
right,
got
I
done to you?
think I'll put it like this. I think I was really cautious because I know these ladies very well. You know what I mean? But my boys though,
Yeah.
I can tell you one. I had a friend, quite popular. I think, yo, guess what? I'm gonna say it, yeah, Penny. So Penny go up on the stage, right? Nice face youth, you know, cause him new, just get him in a fresh. Girls, love him. So come and know the girl, love him. Just put him on the front of the flyer.
man.
Yeah.
So you know when you're new to something, you have to just use them.
Yeah, man, everybody want flock to you.
So them come
Yeah,
there
yeah.
now, and him there and him doing performance. See, in the last part of him performance, him pull out the sock, and him show it. As him pull out the sock, so a girl just chuck on him
man, and just suck it off.
suck and put her mouth right over it. Suck it off. The way him so shocked, man. Him just say, God take the wheel. And you know what funny about it? The girl that did the show, you know.
Yeah, man, oh.
Wow.
The girl that did the show in the class, you tell you?
That is
man.
crazy. So what's the wildest thing I've ever gotten done to you on stage?
Oi.
Because sometimes I mean some of them will get carried away.
Yeah,
Yeah. Could be, you know, the drinking, and some of them are actually single and don't care. They're just the one they want.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, it's a night for the females. You get what I say?
So whatever they want to do, them can just do too, no?
No, I don't see it going on. All right, look here. All right.
Put it this way.
We do this very professionally.
Right.
You understand?
I think that is
So
a
that's
stigma
something-
as well.
And that's something loose. You know?
That just like I said, you know, that's a stigma. Because here what happened. When you go to a strip club as a man, you know that you can't cross certain boundaries, right? But because it's a man, you know, women will sometimes want forward and feel like, say, them can do anything to, you know, and, you know, whatever. So the normal person would think in their mind that, hey, a normal woman who maybe go and just a drink and maybe say BlackJesuz on the stage, I want to jump on the stage and give my head same time. You know, that's just the basic understanding of what, the normal person would think. But you guys say that it's professionally done. Running across the line. At all.
This is straight entertainment. Yeah. And we give you the fantasy. We sell fantasy. We don't sell sex.
So what if somebody wanted to sell sex?
But you see, the thing is this, no, it's alright. Yes, we know you're all right. You see, the thing is this. Many of us as a dancer, as a man, it's a more of a choice thing. Yeah. It's not the profession. Because first of all, we do this for the entertainment.
Right.
Yeah. So just because me a dancer, you think so the sex I sell.
Yeah. I remember we cut above the rest. We think about that. You get what I'm saying? So
but it's still answer the question. Haven't been offered. Ever come to the and tell us here.
Quite a few women has come to us before asking
after a show and say want to link up.
How much fear in the night?
Would you do it?
And stuff like that.
No.
Alright, I'm honest with you.
It's
not like we would do it,
Yeah.
But what if the girl want to offer me no want to do it? No matter the money. So it's still a choice, really. And it's a choice in this store as well. I'm a single, why not?
Yeah, there you go.
You understand? I have a girlfriend at the time and girl offered this to me, you understand? And I now say, because, we're lustful creatures, it could happen, and like it could have happened. Mm-hmm. But over the time I've been in this for a couple of years, I'm used to women. Yeah. I'm used to the scenery like this. So I'm not, how could I put it? The best way to put this, I'm not so
jumpy and
thirsty.
Yeah, for it because the first timers know the one that just go in a group now I get offers like that. They got more for jump at because it's the first time. Yeah. So that are more jumping for that. But man like me was seasoned already.
Right.
You get me? I try to say it now go bother me. But if I even choose to do it,
it's your choice.
Probably like the girl or the girl look nice.
What has been the most amount of women have offered you to do a private show or after performance link up?
After the most private show.
What's the amount of money? The amount of money you've been offered?
Yeah, I've been offered like she wanted to pay $300 US.
Yeah.
For a night. I know. You know what I mean? No,
but you turn on the 200 years.
Hold on. You can't say it so. Alright, what if? Look at it like this. You still classify that as pay. What if you're there on a girl and you see that girl you like her, you meet up after the show. The money never discussed, but after you're done, you see $300 US in your wallet.
Yeah. Then I'll take it. But what I want to know is, you guys have done that before after a show. Like, you guys have private link-ups after a show before. I mean, 13 years old, you can't sit on yourself and tell me, no, because there must be a woman with maybe all a pre.
It's all in the mix.
All in the mix.
All right.
It's all in the mix. At the end of the day,
Well, I always have girls around us regardless. I mean, could after the show, I have a group of girls with me, seeing with us chilling and hanging. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean,
it's all in the mix.
All right, no problem.
Sometimes you win some, you lose some, bro.
What has been the wildest request a woman have asked you guys for?
She want me to fuck her in front of her husband.
So did you do it?
Hold up.
You do it or you don't do it? Alright,
exciting moments, when I had to do golden show, that was.
But did you do it?
Of course. Females, we talking about.
And that was 2 random females after a show?
Kiss Rasta. R. Kelly?
Yeah, hold on.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. No, listen, I have spoken about this a lot of times, and I've given a couple golden showers. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's golden show, bro.
I know you are pissed by me, I'm pissed by you, then I'm not for
more like ranking show.
You see, really and truly, at the time, I was in my place. You get what I'm saying? One, I wasn't dating at the time, I get approached and I'm like, yo, too big ass.
So basically free to do anything you want, huh?
Right.
There you go, and doing the whole process of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, them offer, that's like an extra, sounds like whatever.
About private parties, private events, I would assume that you guys would be hired for private events as well. Yes?
Yeah.
Do you get hired? You don't have to call nobody's name. Do you get hired by any high clientele? Anybody who's popular in high positions? Messiah smile, that means that's a yes. Definitely.
Everybody wants to entertain.
Everybody wants.
Well, you say women
Somebody ever link it and you're surprised, like, whoa, that person I want hire me for a private party?
No, actually, no.
No.
Only thing me I think about the money must be enough.
Yeah.
The only thing I come to my mind is most of the money can give me because that status there.
Yeah.
You can't have that status there and can't pay the money.
I would, and I'm going to Martin tell me how far we're going now, because now is when we're really going at 40 minutes. Nice, love this. So I'm going to a part of the stigma that is attached to male strippers, the homosexuality attachment. A lot of people feel like you're gyrating on a stage, although it's for women, still not understand it. But enough people feel like you're gyrating on a stage in a little to nothing in a cocksack and all these things. Men would approach you as well, I would assume. What if a man approaches you for a private party that is only filled with men? I'm sure that has happened before. I know not do it, but I'm just asking.
Watch this.
It happens.
Watch this. You can't stop nobody from approaching.
Definitely
At
not.
the end of the day, you're there for entertainment.
That is your job.
But you choose what to do your entertainment, how to do your entertainment, and with whom to do your entertainment.
So you've been approached. How do you decline an offer like that?
Well,
respectfully.
All right, respectfully. You have to understand, say, me being an entertainer, everybody is going to know me. I meet everybody. But at the same time, there's soft ways of saying, listen, bro, I'm not, that's not my thing. Still, you get me? I say, without even offending the person. People.
It's all about how you respond. Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
Definitely.
I was growing up, as I said before, my mom is a Christian, so I was brought up saying a soft answer, turn it away wrath, but grievous word, stir up anger.
It's the Bible scripture for me.
There you go. That being said, it's just how you approach, And really and truly, to see it, the world kind of split up differently. People have their own views and them all live their own life.
Facts.
You get me? I say you can't be the one to judge.
Definitely.
If you better than me, then alright, judge me. But you ain't better than me. You get me?
Definitely. BlackJesuz, your answer to that question, sir.
See, the thing is, I've been approached many times by other men asking for private shows. Some are saying a one-on-one. Some are saying this group. You understand? And I told them, I want to do ladies' parties.
Yeah.
You understand? But
I don't mind a cup of tea that.
You probably can seek out there and see if you can get
other person.
You might can find.
They're probably out there privately.
Right.
But I say I don't give that service.
What if it is that you guys are putting on a show and men is, in the audience is not with their women, but you guys promote this publicly. So, what if it is that
we control who comes in the event.
At the end of the day.
So it's women only.
If a man's supposed to come in, is basically is either two things. It's either he is management or he's an entertainer.
So what if a woman want to bring in her husband?
That wouldn't make any sense though, because at the same time, it's just not that type of party.
But some couples have fetishes in it.
That is true.
Yeah, all right.
That is true.
It's what he's explaining is scenery and places have a lot to do with the type of events. At Hido, that's acceptable because that's the type of place for that.
Right.
And it's a type of society where people are mostly American and mostly open to that type of life. So a man could be there with his woman watching a show like that and think nothing of it. It's just straight entertainment to him, and he wants his wife to enjoy it.
Mindset is important.
You understand? So, down here, it's not the same. And especially, you got to stop certain things from happening. Like, what if you're dancing? Me dance with a crowd, a girl, and a man there, I don't want to accidentally swing my wood and lip on a man. And the next thing took us, sometimes we dance and we have a hat down our face. Because girls are not supposed to there. So when I move around and stuff like that, I'm not worried looking up to see who it is. It's supposed to be only pussy in my vision. You understand?
Because all the time when we perform, there are a lot of females that hold on. You get me? Now with that being said, uncomfortable.
With men being there to know how work and stuff. Right.
So
we don't support that.
Right, understood.
What if we did allow a woman to bring our personal man there and did me a dance with her and get vexed?
That's the thing about. Because when you were talking about the American men being more open-minded in terms of coming with their wife, knowing that it's entertainment. A Jamaican man no did it and maybe see all him woman and look on you too much now and a problem. Or you go grab her out of the crowd now and a problem.
Private shows where husbands hire me to dance for his wife. You understand? And it's nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing of it. He would interfere in nothing, you know what I mean? I just did what I supposed to do and entertain her. And that was good.
That's it.
I can understand that. But down here, just say there'll be too much
conflict, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do that.
What about people who believe that this is not a real profession, that you are going to go into a bank to open an account, or, you know, they might ask you for your profession? Do you say dancer? What exactly do you say in that aspect?
It's entertainment.
Entertainment.
You could say singing is not a real job.
Facts.
There you go. But at the end of the day, if you're good at it, if you're good at it and then practice, the person who sings can make that job.
Right.
You get my
So they're singers. So technically, you guys are dancers.
There you go.
Relationships. How do your partner feels that you're dancers? Because enough woman now got strong, so you know, so the man go out there, go swing them dick in a woman's face at night time. All right, so enough is no more. Romeo, are you dating now? That's the first question.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not going to call a name, though.
Yeah. So you're in a relationship. How does she feel about you dancing?
I believe she understands.
That's important.
She comes to the shows as well. No one knows she's there.
Yeah.
So at the same time, even if she's there, who knows? Because the thing about it is, I don't really indulge in the fact that the guys bringing their girls at the shows either, because a lot of them don't know how to act. And it caused problems with other females. They don't want to tip you. They don't want to
Right.
because they see your girl over there looking at them some way. She's not. But that's what they believe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
So it's kind of distracting to the females because you're their fantasy, you're their toy at that night. They don't want no one, you know,
interfere that. Right.
So we don't approve of the whole fact of your girl coming to the show. You know what I mean? It makes things a whole lot better if you don't bring it.
It's a give and take situation. You get me, I said? Because then if your girl alright with it, what the hell? You know, because then
that's what I'm saying.
You do have,
but you need to understand, just because you're alright with it doesn't mean it's okay for you to bring her. Because she can be alright with it, but other girls don't see it that way. Because they're women themselves. So them are going to say, so she feel.
Exactly.
It's like me would
want to taboo, brother. My thing is this. If my girl a dance, and I understand exactly where you're coming from, because you want me know. You can have a girlfriend who's a stripper and you in the club, right? And in your mind, may approve your girl too much, and it can cause conflicts. The girl maybe, you know, not maybe feel
she do already posing like a man with
exactly. So understand that. In terms of you made a very, very good point. How much longer do you see yourself doing this? Is it like, do you have an end goal to say, all right, may I give 5 more years? Or I say, may I wait till my body kind of start?
All right, let Jesus start.
All right, Jesus start.
You see, the thing is this. First of all, I always look like this. I'm going to look like this for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? You can dance as long as you look, you know, and as long as you feel. Because trust me, you got some old ass dancers overseas right now. The niggas them look good though. You feel what I'm saying? And them niggas are like 50 near 60. And these niggas look good. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be good at least 80. But I mean, it's not a lifelong thing. You know what I mean? It is short term, but I'm enjoying it. At the moment, it's beneficial at some point. It fills gaps in certain things. So I would say that you got to have a goal that you want differently. Could it be in a different profession and stuff that you're doing? This is not, stripping is not by itself. This is a side job for us. It can be a full-time job, but Jamaica doesn't have the...
for Jamaica.
It doesn't have the ability to have a full-time.
It doesn't.
Overseas.
You know what I mean? Makes sense.
My boys over there, they're dancing every week.
Oh, hell yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So down here is not equipped for that.
Okay.
But we can gain from it if you know how to do it. So what we do monthly events. And that's the only way you can earn from it. Because having a club, Jamaica is not big enough for this. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So you got to utilize it accordingly.
Just back to the point of private parties. what is the most you've made from a private hiring, maybe a bachelorette party,
Bachelorette
birthday
parties.
party?
I'll just say private shows.
Right, private shows in general. Like, what's the most you've made, or most somebody have offered you? I should say
it can be it fluctuates.
Yeah, it fluctuates because
if it's a tourist, if it's a local. When it's a local, I book me more like give them a local rate, and when a tourist about me, I give them for them rate. You understand?
So it's a tourist rate.
So the tourist rate, all right, it depends. If it's in my area, in Kingston, it's $250. You know what I mean? If it's like in Ocho Rios, that's like $280. Mobile, it's $3
And then they get tips on top of that.
But must
get tipped.
You understand? But the money is
the money already catered.
The money already,
you get me?
So
the tipping
is a choice.
$300.
It's optional.
Must be nice.
Well,
Must be nice.
Yeah, but it's not like, but you can say it don't happen all the time.
Right.
And it's not like they can't get that money. If you got like 5 ladies, all them put together, they get that money already.
Easy.
You know what I mean? So, and it's never less than 5 or 6 or 8, you know what I mean? I think private show goes according to the event. Because a bridal, it could be 15, 20 ladies.
So currently though, quickly, do you guys still dances for hotels as well?
Yeah.
All
Private
right.
shows.
It gotta be events. More likely events, or they could all book us if they have like a bachelorette and they contact us to do that.
Not only that,
So
because it's not only dancing, because at the end of the day, sometimes they want models to just stand up and look.
Right.
The bodies.
You get what I'm saying? So they do spray painting and you stand up and look sexy.
So you guys do work for like parties as well, like not sexual parties, like regular parties, and them hire themselves models.
It's a body thing, you know. It's
just like going in a music video. Man.
You
know what I mean? Depends on the body and appearance. They want a guy like that. They probably connect to one of my boys.
Yeah,
if you want to say, if not me. So.
All right.
Various things.
We're going to wrap it up. It was a good conversation, to be honest with you. It's sort of like the behind the scenes of a male stripper, so to speak, really and truly, because it's a lot of things we've, really and truly unraveled. How you guys started. It's really a business.
Yeah,
take it really serious. Do you guys practice for a routine? Like, what's the practice like? Forget a routine.
If we have a routine coming up, right? A routine would consist of maybe about 4 or 5 guys, apart from the main stage performance. If we have it to come up, of course, you have some performance.
So no practice
it's like an opening performance thing where all of the guys.
But this is a real show.
Yeah.
This is a real show.
Yeah, exactly.
You see? So it really and truly, I appreciate you guys coming. That's number 1. Number 2, for persons like me who don't, even if you are aware that there are male strippers, you don't really, it's very much fantasized, yes, but we don't really see the behind the scenes of what goes in and stuff like that, which I really appreciate you guys sharing, little tips and stuff. So if anybody wants to, again, be a male stripper, where them can, outside of your personal pages, do we email, is there a page?
I would say more like you hit me on Instagram. I'm not going to use an email or company, it's just us.
Just message one on us.
So you just have to hit one of us, and if we deem you worthy.
If we deem you worthy for the secret society, then yes.
If you want to walk among the gods, you see the word.
It's a lifestyle, bro.
It is a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
Well,
being dancers or entertainers, you have to consider how you look and how we look.
Yeah, man, you have to work out.
Going to the gym. There you go.
Yeah, man, you have to work out.
We have to use the gym.
Right, all of that.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Me looks all the time.
Actually, I can't wait. Yo, the man
Me never forgot gym. Me just look like this.
You gotta try perform for a woman and you're not hanging.
Right. Oh.
You get the
so that's important.
Yes, that's all.
Well,
that's all. That's enough. What
I mean, women appreciate good hood.
Yeah, good hood, And
always say good hood. As long as it not under 8.
Yeah, it's
So 8 and
long. As long
8 and upper regulation.
You get what I'm
You
saying?
understand? You
That's
have
the
to
criteria. Alright, so outside of you have to look good, you have to have a good body, right?
Yeah.
You have to know how to perform, but that can be, you know, taught as well. But the next criteria is you have to ensure, say, yeah.
You have to have an extra attribute. Then you're going to be a normal man in the street. The girl's supposed to come out and say, that him up. And spread her eye wide.
That's what we're going.
Yeah, well, in the group we do have a lot of guys when in doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when them come out, the people them know.
No pun intended.
Literally.
Yeah. Alright, well, thank you guys once again. I'll just let us know where we can follow you again. Is there any shows that you guys are planning?
Actually,
social media, all of that?
One show in Portmore is a secret location. So, you know, the government.
When is that?
Right? All right, it's this month, the 26th of March. You understand? All before that, hit me up on my Instagram, or even if they look at my page, you can see the flyer is right there.
On the 30th.
That show is right there.
Okay.
And we know, say, on the 30th of April,
Got one other one.
we're going to St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we have some
So the St. Thomas.
Black country, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm nice, man.
strong.
Nice, man.
So tell us where we can follow you.
All right, yeah. Like I said, BlackJesuz.ja.
BlackJesuz.ja.
And it's spelled Black JEZUS.
Okay.
.ja.
Alright, I want to all the information on your page.
Yeah, and it's Mr. Seductive 1, number 1.
And your business page. I have to plug the business.
And my business page is Ryu_Inks. You know, you check it out. Once you pull it up, if you pull up Mr. Seductive, you're gonna see a guy, which is me, of course. You know, my tights and my tongue stick out. Done. You know, say I'm me. And for my
advertise him assets.
Yeah.
You know, say if you don't eat, you don't compete. the motto of Ryan.
Alright, guys. Alright, so. Father God. Yeah, but it was a good show, though. Respect. Once again, guys, remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Follow me on Instagram at Bwoyatingz, Twitter Bwoyatingz. Follow the Bamcast, and remember, Catalia Perfect 10 Med Spa, located at shop number 19 inside Ligonic Post Mall. We have 2 more episodes after this one until season 3 is to an end. Now, respect once again. Big up. You know what I'm saying?
Still want my massage.
Yeah,
Catalia, the man them say they want a massage. You understand? But big up on yourself, people. Until next time.
Chap.
So sexy.